Hello guys, and Happy New Year. Welcome to the latest episode of Spotting, and today we're at Exeter St Davids, located on the South Devon main line, if you want to call it that. Great Western main line, I don't really know. It's anything really. So today here you'll be seeing services from Great Western Railway, CrossCountry and South Western Railway. It's been a while since I've actually been here to film. There is 166217 there. That is going to be probably doing a service to Cardiff later on, I'd imagine. I think that's what it's doing. I think that's a Cardiff one. So it's been ages since I've been here. It's been ages since I've done a spotting film, so it's really nice to be back and doing it. So this is the first video of 2024. It's also the start of a brand new schedule on my channel, where you will be seeing 3 videos a week, and each of them representing a different series. Generally speaking, they will obviously be subject to alterations. If at last minute, I will obviously say if there is any changes to that, but generally speaking, you'll be looking at Mondays being the spotting videos like this, Wednesdays being the every platform videos, and then Fridays being a new series which you'll find out on Friday. So yes, so without further ado, let's begin today's video here at Exeter St Davids. And obviously before I do, if you do wish to check out any updates on trips and posts, check out my Facebook group, also check out my Instagram, KTVids, for story updates. So let's see what's on offer here. Let's get started here at Exeter St Davids. Enjoy. Right, departing now is 1505 Great Western Railway service. There's 2 of them actually, one to Exeter Central, which is 15219, and numerical order
is delayed by approximately 41 minutes.
15239 and 15238. That's on the 1505 Great Western Railway service from Exmouth to Paignton. 15219 is on the other 1505 Great Western Railway service from Oakhampton to Exeter Central. And the announcements you can hear, there's a lot of delays on the Great Western Railway services on the Great Western main line. Are you really surprised nowadays? Not really. There's been a lot of problems on that, especially past Reading. But anyway, enough about that. We're not there, we're here. We'll see what's next. Okay, arriving in now is... Well, there you go, that's what it is. 15243. And 15233. That is the 1516 Great Western Railway service from Paignton to Exmouth. Of course, we'll reverse here.
1525 to Penzance, departing from platform 4B.
There's so many issues with trains at the moment, it's quite crazy. Good fun. Anyway, update you shortly. This one will be reversing here. We've got a couple of trains arriving in a minute as well. Right, arriving in now is going to be the 1520 Great Western Railway service from Exeter Central to Yeoford. It is 15265 on this one, along with something else. Uh, 15202. And also arriving in is the 1516 Great Western Railway service to London Paddington from Penzance, which is 802107. We also have 152.33 and 243 departing. That's the 1516 service to Exmouth from Paynton. So that one goes. Right, the partner there is the 1516 service to London Paddington from Penzance, and arriving in is the 1525 South Western Railway service to Basingstoke, which is 159004. See that one go out shortly. 3 coaches on the West of England main line. Let's hope that doesn't get too overcrowded. Okay, the partner now is going to be the 1520 Great Western Railway service to Yeovil from Exeter Central.
This train has 3 coaches. Platform 4B for the 1525 Great Western Railway service to Penzance.
So that one we'll call it Crediton and Yeovil only. There is engineering works, I believe, beyond there to Barnstaple, which is where it would normally go, but that's why it isn't.
1528 Great Western Railway service class, platform 3B.
Right, arriving in now is going to be the 1525 Great Western Railway service from Cardiff Central to Penzance.
This is the service from Exmouth.
This one is a 158. We have a 159 right next to us, that's alright.
We are sorry to announce
announcements going off everywhere today.
01 Great Western Railway service to Paynton is delayed.
It is 158959. One of the only sort of hybrid 3 cars that's left as an actual 3 car. Also departing is the service South Western Railway service 1525 to Basingstoke, as well as 166208 arriving. Which is 159004 on that one to to Basingstoke. (166.208) is on the 1528 service to Paynton from Exmouth. We'll see that one go out shortly. Okay, the partner now is going to be the 1525 Great Western Railway service to Penzance from Cardiff Central, with 158959 on this one. arriving here is a slightly delayed 1527 cross-country service to Edinburgh from Plymouth, formed of 220-008 and 220-017. You'll see this one go out shortly as well. Okay, arriving in now is the very delayed 1501 Great Western Railway service from London Paddington to Paignton. This one is 800-303. And this one is a Dawlish Warren, Dawlish and Teignmouth caller. Having 9 coaches on there, that'll be fun. A Dawlish Warren, that is. Right, up on there is the 1501 service to Paignton from London Paddington. 800-007, 800 James Bond, has just arrived on the 1534 to London Paddington. 150-219 is here. It's on the 1538 to Oakhampton. That's from Exeter Central. It's all gone a bit crazy here. There's that one. Okay, the panel now is a 1528 Great Western Railway service to Paignton. With 166208 doing that one. That one will now call at Exeter St Thomas, Marsh Barton, Starcross, Dawlish Warren, Dawlish, Teignmouth, Newton Abbot, Torquay and Paignton. Now including the newly opened Marsh Barton station, which I have visited briefly. So yeah, that one goes. Right up on there is 15219, that's the 1538 Great Western Railway service to Oakhampton. That'll call it Crediton, Yeoford and Oakhampton. So that one goes, 15219. Seen both the blue 150s today, so that's alright. Although if you're here, it's pretty easy to do that, unless they're in Cornwall. So, yeah. Okay, the partner now is going to be the 1542 Great Western Railway service starting here at Exeter St Davids to Cardiff Central. This one is 166217 doing it. that one goes. Don't think it's actually that often that turbos end up doing that now to Cardiff from here or further afield, although they don't really go beyond Plymouth at least, so yeah, maybe they do, but I know that the 2+4s are now limited down to only doing Penzance to Plymouth now, which means that they won't do anything at least past here, because they do, like, I think the diagrams now mean that they only come up here to Exeter St Davids at least once a day. So yeah, big changes, eh? Just also 800 007 is also still here. This was the 1534 and got cancelled, starting here on the 1615 instead now. So yeah, don't know what's happened there, but yeah, cancellation. But arriving in as well is the 1549 cross-country service from Edinburgh to Plymouth. And this one is 4 coaches, so it'll be one of the 4-car 221s or a 220. It is 220033. This one's actually going out on an empty stock move actually, so it won't be the 1615, that's something else. That one will just wait up here, I'd imagine, and then go into Exeter New Yard shortly. Okay, the partner now is the 1549 cross-country service to Plymouth from Edinburgh. Calling it Newton Abbot, Totnes and Plymouth. 220033 doing that one. A couple of 159s also arrived in the midst of all that, coming in from Basingstoke. They've terminated here, they've gone into New Yard now to come back around later. And there's also a 158 here which is doing Exmouth, so yes. There it's the 1551 Great Western Railway service to Exmouth from Paignton. 158748 doing that one. I did wonder if any would be lurking around on the diagrams today, because there's a lot of 150s elsewhere. So yeah, 2-car 158 on Paignton Exmouth, pretty much a normal occurrence now, along with turbos and 150s. They mix it up quite a lot, which is quite good actually. It's added to the variety here, especially in recent time, which is good. Okay, a couple of trains arriving here. We've got 166204 just heading to terminating here from Exmouth. Also arriving is 802-106 on the 1559 service to London Paddington from Plymouth. So that's 802-106 there. That one is going via Bristol as well. And also arriving is another heavily delayed service, the 1515 Great Western Railway service to Penzance from London Paddington. This one is running about 45 minutes late, apparently due to engineering works not being finished when they should have been. This one is 802-102. See it go out in a minute. Right about to the part now is the 1515 Great Western Railway service to Plymouth from London Paddington. I said Penzance on this one, it's actually a Plymouth one, but it is calling additionally at Ivy Bridge, so it's calling at Newton Abbot, Totnes, Ivy Bridge and Plymouth. 15248 has just turned up going to Exeter Central from Oakhampton as well. There's actually 802-002, it's a 5-car this one. That is a 5-car on London Paddington to Plymouth. Happens a lot nowadays, unfortunately. But the one thing that you won't be surprised by is that there was a bulletin on that service saying reported full and standing. Well, it's Sunday, so obviously there's going to be a lot more people travelling, because generally, I mean, I travel home on Sundays a lot and it's usually very, very busy, a lot busier than a lot of other days of the week. So that's just what I found. I could be wrong. It's only one part of the network I usually travel on a Sunday, so, or travel back home to, so it could be anything really. There is an IET leaving on the far end, 1559 to London Paddington from Plymouth as well, which is going via Bristol. So 15248 is over there. That is the 1601 to Exeter Central from Oakhampton. We'll see that one go out in a minute. Right upon it now is the 1601 Great Western Railway service from Oakhampton to Exeter Central with 15248. That one will take the 30-second or so, maybe 1 minute journey over to, it's not really 30 seconds, I'd say it's about a minute, because it's got to tackle that really steep gradient up to Exeter Central, and then it will reverse back and do another Oakhampton service a bit later. So yes, then that one goes. Okay, arriving in here is 166204 again. This will be the 1616 to Exmouth, which will start here. (166-204) having the name Norman Thompson MBE as well. So that one actually isn't from Paignton. That one came in, terminated, went to the new yard, turned around and came back, or went to siding, turned around and came back. So yeah, I guess sometimes they do it. I don't know why, but it must be a Sunday thing, because I don't think they do that during the week. Might be a peak, I would say peak time thing, but it's Sunday, but there is such a thing, I guess, because the world doesn't stop, does it? Anyway, I'll update you shortly. Okay, arriving now is the 1618 Great Western Railway service to Yeoford from Exeter Central. Another 158 on this one. This one I think is 158958. And that is 166204 still waiting. This one will be going shortly, but for now, in comes 158958. This one is also calling at the lesser served Newton St Sires, which is also a request stop. So this one will call it Newton St Sires, Crediton and Yeoford. There it is, and it will go out shortly. Okay, arriving in platform 5 now is the 1615 Great Western Railway service from Plymouth to, no, Penzance, sorry, to London Paddington. This one definitely is from Penzance. This one is going to be attaching to 800 007, which, as you saw in the video earlier, I said got cancelled on the 1534. So Great Western Railway did a good thing, and they increased the capacity on this one because it was meant to only be 5 coaches. Those 5 coaches have now arrived, which is 800 020. Watch this, I believe it's going to open up straight away. Or maybe not, but they're basically going to open up the hatches on, oh there you go, there. And then they'll attach and form 10 coaches. And arriving in here is the 1618 to Penzance from Cardiff Central, which is 800 013. This one will be calling at Dawlish Warren next. Okay, the final now is going to be the 1618 Great Western Railway service to Penzance from Cardiff Central with 800 013. 802 013, I think I was meant to say. Oops. No, I was meant to say 800 013. I can't even tell what I'm doing now. I'm doing well, aren't I? Also departing is 158958. That is the 1618 service to Yeoford. The rail replacement buses are actually running from Crediton, so this one will call it Newton. Do you know what? That is such a tongue twister. How on earth do you say that without messing it up somewhere? Newton St Sires, which is a request stop, Crediton, which is where you change for the replacement buses, and then Yeoford, where it'll just terminate and turn around. I did really well at trying to not mess up saying Newton St Sires, but you say it too quickly, it becomes a tongue twister. That's a weird one, but there we go. Maybe it's just because it's cold, but I don't think so. It's a tongue twister. Say it slowly. Okay, arriving in now is going to be what will form the 1625 South Western Railway service, starting here at Exeter St Davids to Basingstoke. This one is 6 coaches, so 6 coaches is what you would normally expect on the West of England main line. 3 coaches is the next best. You never get 9 coaches, maybe you would, but that would be crazy because there's a couple of stations on the line that have short platforms. It's 159014, and there is also a South West Trains liveried on at the rear. That'll be one of the 1591s, even though they're not really a subclass, they're just numbered differently. There's nothing different about them at all. I think it's 159105, but we'll see it when it goes out. Going out now is the 1615 Great Western Railway service to London Paddington. 800 007 and 800 020. That one will now call at Tiverton Parkway, Taunton. That one is also additionally calling at Castle Carey. Then it'll go straight to Reading and then London Paddington. With hopefully the journey between Reading and London Paddington being not problematic. If you don't know what I mean by that, the Great Western Main Line between Reading and Paddington has had all sorts of problems, to the point where people have stepped down because there was a massive amount of disruption not too long ago because of a massive signal fault. I think it was either a signal fault or the wires went down. I think the electrics were ended up getting turned off. I could be wrong there though, I couldn't exactly remember what happened, but it was quite bad. But yeah, quite a lot of things happened, which meant that there was like track defects, wires going down, signal faults, points failures, all that stuff. Good fun. Anyway, 152.43 and I think it's 202 are here. No, 233 even. 152.43 and 233 heading to Paynton. Okay, arriving in now is the 1626 cross-country service to Leeds from Plymouth. And it is 220.027. Okay, the partner here is the 1625 South Western Railway service to Basingstoke. 159014. And 159104 it is. I keep forgetting the carriage numbers do not make any sense. They can't correlate to the unit at all on these, because a lot of them well, the 1591s were converted off from 158s, I think. So I could be wrong there though. I think that's what happened. That's how they became a thing. And there goes the 1626 cross-country service to Leeds from Plymouth. And as that one goes out, I am going to finish the video from Exeter, I can't even say that right, Exeter St Davids here. Thank you all for watching today's video from Exeter St Davids. If you have liked what you've seen, do like and subscribe. Do leave any comments, because I will get back to them as and when I can, and any recommendations are welcome, so do leave those in the comments as well. It's actually been a really nice session here. It's very cold, but managed just fine, I think. Good variety, certainly good to see. Well, pretty much everything, barring the trains I'm not a massive fan of, but I think if anyone knows me, you know that they'd be the IETs and the Voyagers, but the rest are okay. Turbos, just about, they're probably the next worst one after both of them, and then the 150s from that, and then the 158s and 159s are at the top. So yeah, but yeah, overall great session, good fun, nice to film, and the first spotting video of 2024. We'll finish up with the 1628 service to Paynton, which is 152.33 and 243. And yeah, the next video that comes out on my channel will be the every platform from the Hertford Loop line, so look out for that one. That will be out on Wednesday. But from me here at Exeter St Davids, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next spotting video. Bye for now.